Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron here, New Life Pentecostal Church, Albany, Georgia. Hope you're having a great day in Jesus. Two of the most popular study Bibles of all time right here. The Thompson Chain Reference Bible. Now, this is the 4th edition. Few updates, not a lot. The archaeological section's been combined. There's a list for archaic words, and that's about most of the changes between the 4th and the 5th edition. And the New Open Bible, or the Open Bible Expanded Edition. They're both King James Version. A lot of confusion about that. A lot of people, when they see the term Open Bible, they think that it's not King James. Whereas the Open Bible comes in NASB, it comes in New King James, and I'm not even sure they're making the expanded edition right now. I think you have to get it on the used market. They're making the first one that had the Christian life outlines in it that so many people liked, but I like the New Open Bible. Now, again, two of the most popular selling Bibles of all time. I think they sold almost 5 million of the Thompson chains. I'm not sure how many of the Open Bibles and the New Open Bible. The New Open Bible came out in what, 85? We'll look at it. Yeah. Expanded edition 1985, actually printed in the U.S. of America. So I'll show you a little bit about the New Open Bible. I've done a couple reviews on Open Bibles and the Walk Through the Bible edition of Open Bible. One of the things that I love about the Open Bible is the first 300 pages or so is a cyclopedic index. Now you say, what's the difference between that and a concordance? The cyclopedic index is a subject index. So let's say, the term abortion is not mentioned in the Bible, but then you could look this up and it would not only define it briefly, but give you scriptures on the subject of abortion. Names of Jesus, has all that. Man, do I ever love this in the New Open Bible. I mean, it's just fantastic. And, it's going to have your basic dry measures, weights, measures, money, and you'll have to convert some of that. And now, another place where the Open Bible shines is until recently, it probably had the most comprehensive introductions. And they were rather conservative introductions and a great outline of the books. Now, another thing that the New Open Bible does is to save space. It's got bottom of the verse references. It's not center references, but it still has references. So that's great. Now you'll see when we open up the Thompson, it's not going to have, this is my very first Bible. John and Stephanie Honeycutt purchased this Bible. But like for me in Bible school, what wonderful people they are. The only introduction is just going to have a brief thing saying author Moses. And I tried to put these horrible Bible tabs on it one day, and it's terrible. And then it's got references to the side and the chain referencing system, which I've done how to use the Thompson Chain Bible. That's one of our better watched videos. It's an evergreen on YouTube. This Bible, been through a lot. One time, Sister Waldron and I, we were on the Natchez Trace Parkway, and we kept hearing a hissing noise. And I had this old red Chevy truck, and I mean ancient, and had a canopy on the top. And we were like, what is that noise? What is that? And would you believe, it turned out it was actually Sister Waldron's hairspray that when we'd turn a corner, it would spray into this Bible. So this Bible's got like a hairspray stain somewhere in it. But it took us minutes to figure that out. So, and Thompson's known for its little charts, like for the Old Testament, New Testament. real visual. Now you got to remember, when Thompson taught at Amy Semple McPherson's Bible school back in the day and stuff, this was like cutting edge. This was like PowerPoint for the day to come up with all these little things. But going to have references, some references. It's going to have dating systems, which I really like in the margins. Very few references. Where Thompson shines is in the back, because it's going to have the massive 4,000 plus subject index in the back. And Thompson's is going to have gobs of stuff in the back of the Bible. Enormous amounts of archaeology. As a matter of fact, a Thompson, like, here's the subject index. You can see, like, here's some of the hairspray stains down here at the bottom. But you can see by this that, it looks like almost a good third of the Bible is study helps in the Thompson. Because everything in my left hand is study helps. And this is genuine leather. Thompson also, man, they print the best genuine leathers and stamp the finest grains on there. It's not like, it's paper in here and you don't twirl it, but it's just fantastic. Now, the New Open Bible, they're both going to have some things in the middle, but the New Open Bible is going to have a lot in the back too, but not nearly as much as, I'll just show you some of the stuff. Not nearly as much as a Thompson's going to have in the back. Both going to have maps. There's going to be a lot of similarities. Now, at the end of the day, you might say, well, what's your favorite Bible of the two? Now, this may come as a surprise to you. My favorite Bible of these two is the New Open Study Bible. You're going to see, they're just about the same size. They're just about the same width. The print size is just about the same in them. To me, the New Open Bible is far easier to use and it's more intuitive to use. That being said, the Thompson's probably got more information in it. And if you want to just do pure scriptural study and can sit down at a desk and do it, the Thompson is probably going to have more total information. Some of the stuff on its biographies of Jesus, Paul, Abraham, David, amazing. And the scriptural wealth of information is absolutely fantastic, especially in the subject indexes. But for me, where ease of use plays a factor, with all other things being about equal, I'm going to go with the New Open Study Bible. The thing is get the Bible that God leads you to, that God created you, that's easiest for you to read, to use, to unearth the wonderful truths that He's given out of His Word, and use that one. So God bless. Love you in Jesus' name.